Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Tyria Talk. My name is Richie, and this show is all about the awesome upcoming MMO, Guild Wars 2. Today is episode number 19, and the topic is pre-order information. That's right, ArenaNet has announced that on April 10th, people will be able to order 3 different editions of the game. All right, there is a standard edition, and there is a digital deluxe, and there's also a collector's edition. All 3 of these editions, if you pre-purchase them, you will get access to all of the Guild Wars 2 beta weekends, probably going from April 10th forward. You will also get a 3-day early head start before the game is actually officially released. And you will also get an in-game item called the Heroes Band, which is basically like +2 to all your stats and +2 to crit and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So it's a ring, it looks like. So yeah, that's what everybody gets if you pre-order. And then let's go over the different details of the different editions. The first edition that you can buy is just the digital edition. It's just going to come with the game and those 3 rewards I told you before. Now, I've seen a couple sites, the actual Guild Wars website, Guild Wars 2 website, doesn't actually list the price for this. I've seen some gaming sites posting this at $49.99 and some at $59.99. I would tend to believe it would be the $60 price point because games are always $60 when they first come out, but I could be wrong. But that's all you get. It sounds like a digital copy that you get. And one thing to note, I've also seen, I forget which site, actually it might have been Massively, stated that if you like pre-order the game through like a retail place, like a GameStop or something, I think you only get like 1 day of early access, whereas if you go through the NCSoft store on April 10th, you'll get the 3-day access. So please be wary of that. I know some people pre-ordered like a year or so ago, but now that we have the information, you might want to rethink where you have pre-purchased it from. The next edition, the upgrade up, is called the Digital Deluxe version, and this is everything that the original includes, like the 3 bonus prizes, and the access and all that stuff. But it also comes with some in-game goodies for you to nibble on and get all over your face and need a napkin because it's kind of messy. The first thing is an elite skill called Summon Mistfire Wolf, and it basically does that. It's an elite skill that you'll have access to that other people won't, and you can summon a Mistfire Wolf to tear the throats out of your enemies, because that's really cool. The next one is a Ritlock miniature, and it's just like a vanity pet, a cosmetic pet, a mini pet, however you want to call it. It's non-combat, but it shows that you were there since the beginning and bought the digital deluxe version. There's also a Golem Banker. Now, you only have 5 days to enjoy this gift, but basically he follows you around the world, and you have access to your storage, basically your bank from anywhere in the world. It's just probably like a little convenience item, but it does seem to run out after 5 days. And then there are 2 kind of consumable items, a Chalice of Glory and a Tome of Influence, and they give you glory and influence. Glory can be used to buy PvP-type rewards, and influence is used to elevate your guild status and unlock different things like guild banks and cool stuff like that. So that's everything that's included in the Digital Deluxe. Again, different websites have different prices for this thing. Nothing is mentioned on the ArenaNet Guild Wars 2 website, but we're going to guess somewhere between $70 and $80. That's probably what it will be. Now, the last one is the Collector's Edition, and that includes everything I just mentioned on the Digital Deluxe version. Ouch. And it also includes some other goodies that are actually you get in real life. One of them is a 10-inch figure of Ritlock with a big flaming sword. Looks really cool. And you get a 112-page Making of Guild Wars 2 book. You get the best of music from Guild Wars 2. You also get an art portfolio with 5 different prints in it, and a frame. Isn't that awesome? They give you the prints, but they also give you a frame, so you can, you can kind of put it up and hang it up next to your computer, so you can kind of glance at it every once in a while when you're just banging on the keys forever once this game launches. They did actually announce on the website that the price for the Collector's Edition will be $149.99. Yes, that's $149 US for the Collector's Edition. And for anybody who hasn't been, buying games recently or whatever, a lot of AAA MMOs, not MMOs, AAA games in general kind of been following this approach for the past couple of years. You used to just have like the $50 or $60 game and then like a collector's edition that would be like $70 or $80. But those days kind of are gone. It goes more towards this 3-tier system where you have the standard, a digital deluxe, and this collector edition. And it usually follows the $60, $80, and $150 price point. Some people might balk at paying $150 for a game, but it does include a lot of things if you're a huge, huge fan of the franchise. The making of the game book is gorgeous. I mean, there's a picture of it somewhere. I'll probably put the picture up somewhere in this video. You get the music CD, you get the figure, you get a lot of different stuff like that. And the way I look at it is Guild Wars 2 not being a subscription game. If you want to support, ArenaNet, this is a good way to do it. When I bought World of Warcraft, I bought the collector's edition for $70 or $80, and then I proceeded to pay $15 a month. So in the first year alone, I spent over $200 for the game. Whereas if I just buy the collector's edition for Guild Wars 2, I'm at $150. Even if I buy nothing else from any kind of, in-game store or anything like that, I still probably less money than a subscription game. So you can kind of think about it that way too. All right, one other interesting thing to note about this is it kind of gives you a little bit more of a sense of the time frame we're looking at for beta events and launch. We know that they are going to be doing one more beta event in March. The end of March is what they said, and there was that huge sign-up where they hit 1 million people signing up in a very small window, in a little over 48 hours. So there will be one more beta event in March. The pre-orders will go live April 10th. And part of the pre-order, obviously I've said it before, but is you get to have access to all of the beta weekends. So that leads us to believe that there will be beta weekends after April 10th. So again, it's kind of putting the release date somewhere maybe in the May to June timeframe. That's kind of looking more and more likely. Unless something really goes wrong and they have some need to do a really extended beta, I think we're looking at a May to June timeframe for that. Obviously no solid information on that yet, but things are moving forward, and this is all good news. The last thing is they did, for everybody who signed up for the beta, yesterday they put out and just an email to everyone just saying thank you for helping them reach 1 million beta signups, and Colin Johansson, kind of talked, and they actually gave a little video link to all the people in an email to all the people that signed up. And you can find this on their Guild Wars 2 Facebook page, and you have to like it, and then you can find one of the posts, and it actually has this exclusive video. Colin Johansson basically thanks us, and they show us some new little tidbit footage from Guild Wars 2. It's very short, but it does have some cool stuff. There's one shot at the very end of just a trebuchet just hurtling like a big flaming boulder through the sky, and you could just see it soar through the map and smash into a wall where a whole bunch of players are attacking it. It's pretty breathtaking. So, but yeah, little short video there. And I guess the final thing is they actually have system specs listed on the Guild Wars pre-order page for this stuff. So again, I'll put a link in the description so you can get there and find out all this information for yourself. April 10th is the date that you can do it. Personally, I'm probably going to remain a little bit practical. I'll probably just get the standard edition or maybe the digital deluxe because, I'm not the type of guy that really would ever play with, a big figure from a video game or anything like that. Why would I do that? That's just kind of silly.
Bro Bear Mantle will never bow to you.
Then you will perish. Yeah, I would never do that, ever. So yeah, so definitely I'm not going to be getting the collector's edition. I like being practical. I have no use for oversized toys or anything like that. And okay, I'm totally getting the collector's edition because look, fire, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm totally going for the collector's edition. I need that figure, Red Lord, Flaming Sword, art books. Oh, I'm all over it. I'll eat it all up. All right, so thanks everybody for watching. That's gonna wrap things up. As usual, please give me a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, click on the subscribe link so you can be notified when future videos are released. Give me a comment or a question below, and I will try to get back to as many people as possible. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Google+, and Twitter. Will I try to post daily about different video game things that I'm working on and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So, once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.
And I'll set fire to the rain!